Okay, so we are live, and I'm going to wait just a few more minutes because it's still a few minutes before 8:30, so I think a few more people will be hopping on. I'm testing it with my husband, though. Can you hear me, Greg? Hello, I see a couple people are hopping on. I'm Lindsay, and I can't see you, but I know you can see me, and I just want to let you know I'm just waiting a few more minutes until 8:30 to let a few more people hop on. But we are live, so thank you for calling in. Does someone want to test the chat function? Because I'm happy to answer questions there too, if that works. Obviously, I'm a YouTube streaming newbie, so. Just a few more minutes. All right, I have a couple people messaging me. They're going to be coming on, so we're just going to wait a couple more minutes. This is fun to be live, though. I feel kind of like a celebrity. Oh, there's someone else. Thank you for joining, everybody. I'm just going to wait a couple more minutes. It's still a little bit before 8:30, so I want to make sure we give everyone a chance to come on. And again, I can't tell who is linking up with us, but I can see we have a few people here, and I just want to say hi. My name is Lindsay, and I'm excited to talk to you guys tonight about Beachbody. It's something I'm really passionate about, and I've had such an incredible year, and I love bragging about my team because they make my heart pump, and they're just a group of passionate people who, you know, are just trying to change people's lives and our own lives. So I'm just really psyched that you're calling in to, you know, hear about this opportunity to see if it's right for you. So again, I'm just going to wait one more minute to let anyone else just, I keep saying call in, but really it's pressing a link, right? So I'm just going to wait another minute. So thank you for your patience. All right. So I think that we will go ahead and get started. And if a few more people come in and join us, then that's totally fine. Oh, I see a few more people hopping on. This is so cool to just see it happening live. So yeah, thank you everyone so much for joining me. My name is Lindsay Benson, and I am a Beachbody coach and founder of my team, Ambition Army. I am a mom of 3. I have 15-month-old twins and an almost 5-year-old boy, and them, along with my husband Greg, are the loves of my life. They are everything to me, and I'm just so in love with my family. I have been a stay-at-home mom for almost 5 years, which I can't believe it's been almost 5 years. Time flies. Before I was a stay-at-home mom, I worked in Boston. After college, I kind of went from job to job. I, followed the path that I thought was for me, and I went to college, got a degree at a 4-year private school. I went off into corporate America. I worked in the city. The last job I had before having my son Cole was in online marketing, and it was cool. I was working in a cubicle. I had some great coworkers. It was a really good experience. But then I decided once my son was born that I would stay at home. And really my story begins with Beachbody. It starts with when I was pregnant with my twins. And I went into labor with them at 28 weeks pregnant. And it was a complete shock to both my husband and I. And thankfully, they were able to stop the labor. But as a result, I was put on bed rest for 2 months. And the reason I'm telling you this story is because I went from full-time caring for my, at that time, 3-year-old son, doing all sorts of fun things, running around. I was big into yoga, taking him to do activities, to all of a sudden being flat on my back, not able to do anything, not able to care for my son. And all I had were my own thoughts whirling around in my head. And I was in a really dark place. I was scared. I thought at any moment I could go into labor again and have my babies too early. And so I sat there and just hoped for the best. Thankfully, I made it to 37 weeks, and my daughter and son, Claire and Owen, were born healthy and just so perfect. But from then on, I went into kind of I still carried around this feeling of anxiety. And that dark place that I went into when I was on bed rest, I couldn't fully get out of. I still had this claustrophobic feeling of being stuck and trapped that I just couldn't shake. I couldn't get out of it. And so I hit a low moment around the holidays. But then New Year's came, and a perfect time to start something new. And I said to my husband, we need to do something about this. I need a big change in my life. Enter Beachbody. I came across an Instagram post that my friend posted about 21 Day Fix and Shakeology. And I pointed and I said, this is what we need to do. So the next day I had purchased my challenge pack, and my husband and I started this Beachbody program, and we both had incredible results. In 3 weeks, we felt so much better. We lost weight, we gained energy, we got closer together because of it, because both of us were in this more positive state of mind. And by the end of the month, my coach, Heather, was telling me that I should consider the coaching opportunity, that I should pay this forward to others since I was having such an incredible experience. And at first I was like, I don't know. Isn't this network marketing? Like, I don't know. I'm kind of skeptical about this. You know, what does this entail? What does this mean? And I talked to my husband and he said, you know what, Lindsay, you've always kind of been into this. Like, you like helping people. I think you should try this out. And at that point, we were invested in Shakeology. Like, we loved it so much that he also said, hey, maybe you can make a little bit of extra money to pay for our shakes. So I decided to go for it, and I became a coach. And again, at first, it was to help a few people and to pay for my Shakeology. And let me tell you, it has turned into so much more than that. I feel like a whole different person, you know, sitting here this year than I did this time last year. And so my hope is that, you know, in the next few minutes that I can speak to a few fears and misconceptions that people have about Beachbody coaching, that I can explain a little bit about what a Beachbody coach does. I'm going to talk a little bit about how you make money as a Beachbody coach, and also how to get started if you feel that this is right for you. So that's sort of the things that we'll be going over. So some of the fears and misconceptions. I'm going to start with the one that I kind of freaked out about at first. I had just had twins, and yeah, I lost some weight after, you know, my 3 weeks doing 21-day fix and drinking my Shakeology, but by no means would I have considered, you know, myself having a beach body, you know? And so when I heard coach, I thought to myself, wait a tick, I don't have a beach body. Like, I'm not in my perfect shape. And this is a fear that a lot of people have, that in order to be a Beachbody coach, you have to be in the best shape of your life. And I'm here to tell you that that is just not true. All of us are works in progress. I'm a full believer that, you know, fitness isn't a destination, it's a journey. You know, it's all about personal growth and about just wanting to live a healthy life. So really, you know, that just throw it out the window. You do not have to be even into fitness all that much if you choose to not do so. Maybe it's not your thing, and that's all right too, because there's other elements to this business. So the other thing that I hear oftentimes, well, I'm not a salesperson, I can't sell anything. If you were someone who wanted to just sell, then I wouldn't want you on my team, to be totally honest, and neither would my teammates, because we don't sell, we share. You know, there are lots of products out there that people can choose from, especially think about the weight loss industry and the exercise industry. People aren't buying products. We're not selling products. We're trying to build people up. We're sharing our journey to help inspire others. And that's it. So, you know, I help my team craft their story, you know, just find their words, find their own inspiration, and just share that with others. Is it kind of scary to share? Absolutely. You know, I didn't share much on social media at all before I became a Beachbody coach. But once you get into the groove, it's really not as scary as you think. You'll be shocked at how much support you get by just speaking from your heart and putting it out there. People can relate to that, and people want to feel connected to something and to feel connected with other people. The other question that I had at first, and I did my research on it, as well as many other people, is as soon as they hear network marketing, the word pyramid scheme, you know, pops into their head. A couple things about that. Pyramid schemes are illegal, and so I 100% promise you that my business is legitimate, and yours will be too. Beachbody's been around for a very long time, and it is not an illegal business. And the other thing about that is a pyramid scheme is when the people on top are the ones that are always going to make the most money. And that isn't the case with Beachbody either. So for example, if you signed up with me tomorrow, you have the opportunity to make much more money than me and to rank advance much further than me. So that is exactly why it's not a pyramid scheme, because not one person is always going to be on top. There's opportunity, equal opportunity for everyone. The Next thing, and I hope that answers some of your fears and misconceptions. And again, if there's any that you have, you can talk to me, you can talk to the coach who invited you tonight, and we're more than happy to answer any other questions or fears that you might have. One last one I want to mention is time. I hear that a lot. I don't have time. How could I have a full-time job, or I'm a stay-at-home mom? How can I also have the time and find the time to start my own business? And the truth is, it's not about how much time we have. We all have equal hours in the day. It's about how you spend your time and what you prioritize. You know, I personally, I get up in the morning at 5 o'clock, and I put my mom boss goggles on and I get to work, because that's my focus time. There are people that work full-time jobs that have just kind of plucked away at this business, and they're so passionate about it. They've carved out a couple hours a day, and now they've managed to actually even retire from their full-time jobs and become a Beachbody coach full-time. There's room for part-time coaches, full-time coaches, and everything in between. So time, again, it's just something that it's a limitation we put on ourselves, that really doesn't exist. So, take that with what it is, but it's all about how you spend your time. Secondly, what does a coach do? So, I love talking about this because I love what I do. So, what is a Beachbody coach? We are people who fall in love with Beachbody products because we've just experienced incredible results from them. We believe in them, and so we want to share those products with others. And we also believe in the Beachbody mission, which is to help people achieve their goals and enjoy a healthy, fulfilling life. That's powerful, guys. Like, when I really think about that, it's exactly what I've always wanted to do. I have always wanted to help people be happier, be healthier. That is an incredibly strong mission. And I love being a part of a company that believes in that wants to help other people, that wants to create this ripple effect and put out these positive, healthy vibes that are just going to keep going like a domino effect. Like, we can reach so many people together, and it really does all start with you, and just that idea alone gets me all fired up. So I think that's exciting. Now, how do we help people, achieve these healthy, fulfilling lives? Well, there's two ways that we do this. One is that we literally help coach them through these incredible products that people purchase through us. We coach them through. We, create these challenge groups, which are private, support and accountability groups via Facebook. And we have these motivational groups that help people along their journey. We help them with their meal plans. We help support them in whatever way they need. On the other end of that, we also help people grow a business. Through this journey, the most incredible thing for me, I started by just wanting to help people get healthy and to help pay for my Shakeology. All of a sudden, I started growing this incredible team, this team of coaches that all have joined together with the same mission, right? So all of a sudden, I went from hosting these challenge groups and helping people get healthier to now becoming a business mentor and helping to empower these men and women to grow a business, to follow their dreams and their passions, and to make it their own. That has been the most wonderful and fulfilling surprise that I could have asked for when it comes to this business. So those are the two ways that we help people in this business. So moving on, the next thing I wanted to talk about was how you make money, because that's obviously a question you get a lot. And the cool thing is we're helping people and we're making money helping people, which is pretty awesome. So I'm gonna super simplify this. I'm gonna bring it down to a super simple level, because there are a ton of opportunities to make money and win free trips and all of this stuff with Beachbody, but I just want to break it down. Otherwise, we'd be here all night, and I'm sure you don't want to be here all night. So to really, really simplify it for you, you make commissions on product sales. So you make anywhere from 25% up to 75%, depending on what product you're selling. And that can become residual income every month, depending on whether people sign up for Auto Home Direct on these products. So that can be, a monthly residual income. The second way we make money is by building a team. And again, it comes down to that mentorship that I was just mentioning to you. You're building that team. You're becoming more successful by helping other people become more successful. It's like that quote, you rise by lifting others. That is what this business is all about. For me, it isn't just about signing up a coach and being like, see you later, like good luck with the biz. It's not like that at all. We are a team. We help each other. There are trainings and resources. It's just unbelievable how much support you get in this community. So those, just super simplified, is the way that you make money. So how to sign on would be, the next question that you might have. How to get started. Really easy. If you're on this call, maybe you've already tried a Beachbody product and you love it so much that you're thinking maybe you want to pay this forward to others. So, all you have to do is talk to me or talk to the coach who invited you to this call, and we can help you get everything situated to get you started right as a coach. What's really neat about this business too is that there's no overhead inventory. This isn't something where you have to have inventory on hand in order to sell it to people. You get your own, private links, your own website, all of these things, so that all you have to do is send that information to the person, your potential customer or client, and they can just buy it through the website. So that's really nice, because I know a lot of other businesses, sometimes you have to have product on hand, and that's not the case. The only product you have on hand is the stuff that you fall in love with in the first place. You have your Shakeology, you have your program, your at-home programs that you're doing. And if you don't currently have a Beachbody product and you're just curious about wanting to try it, again, just talk to your coach and we can talk about your goals. We can talk about the next steps that you can take to start yourself on the path to a healthier you. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's how you get started. I hope you can tell how enthusiastic I am about this. I hope that through, in these past 20 minutes that I've kind of given you a rundown of what coaching is. And if it's right for you, fabulous. I would so love to have you on Ambition Army. I have big dreams and goals for this year. I'm so pumped about, and the team is on board with. And if this isn't right for you, I hope you just take away from this that it is so important to just go and do what you like to do. We have one chance at getting this life right. And I think we question ourselves too much. We question our heart and our instincts too much. We think we need to follow a certain path because it's the normal path. And I just want to challenge you to, after you get off this call, just sit down and reflect on what you want. Not what everyone else wants you to do, but what you want, what your heart tells you to do, what sets your soul on fire. What is something that you could be doing that would really get you out of bed in the morning and get you excited about life again? Because when I think on it, I think back on when I was stuck on that bed in bed rest, and it just made me appreciate life so much and how easily everything could just get taken away tomorrow. So why not live the hell out of this life and just enjoy it and squeeze it for what, for everything it's worth, and to connect with positive people and to be a part of a community that lifts us up. And that's what I want for everybody. Thank you all so much for joining. If you came on late, this will be on my YouTube channel. And if you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out to me on Facebook, or my email address is lindsay@gmail.com, which is LINDSAYBENSON@gmail.com. And I would love to hear from all of you and have such a great, amazing night. Bye, everybody.